Ojo baro, borun baro. When things go wrong, will you stay with me, my love? Ojo baro.
Jaywon on the banned rape allegations. Before you accuse anybody of rape, you need to be very sure. At the end of June 2020, singer Jaywon released the Accuse mixtape, a 10-track body of work described as a captivating selection of good music. And he recently paid us a visit to discuss the project.
It's a 10-track body of work, and if you've not gotten it, you need to go and check it out. It's called Accuse the mixtape. And I've never been so excited or happy to be alive, than this time. I'm very, very happy to be able to put out such body of work, different from, what you were probably some people were actually expecting. It's different. What kind of music do you want that is not my mixtape? There's no any kind of music that you want that you cannot find on this particular body of work.
If you haven't checked it out yet, you really should. During our recent interview with the band's former manager Franklin Amudo, he informed us that the first time that he had met the band's accuser, Shey Tombabatayo, was during a trip to Cotonou, where the band had gone to perform at the Afro La Vida Music Festival, hosted by Abiodun Brainerd, a close affiliate of Jaywon. Jaywon was also present at the event, and here he shares his opinion about the allegations.
First of all, I felt really, really bad for the band. I'm not saying that because I'm an artist. I'm saying that because rape is no joke. Rape is not something I wish for my enemy. Because it's not something I wish for anybody. Both ways, both the female and the male, and the band, as big as the brand is such news is not good, for the brand, which I'm happy that at the end of the day, he was able to clear his name. I think gradually, people are beginning to understand, because I was surprised when everybody started talking about Cotonou, of which I was part of the team of the Brain Entertainment who put the Cotonou event together. And I was trying so hard to actually try and picture, the face of the lady herself, which I don't know if she was one of the people at the apartment, because they were definitely, we had a lot of, a lot of girls, a lot of females came around. In my own apartment, we had like 2 different girls that was cooking for us, one from Cotonou, one from Nigeria as well. So I was trying to be careful, and I was trying to try to picture who the person is, but believe me, I couldn't get, but what can we just have to, we have to show our support for our females, but just that the ways a lot of people were going about it, I saw that a lot of people didn't even allow the court, or didn't even give the band the chance to clear his name before a lot of people started talking, of which this thing they call rape is not. You don't understand, once you are accused of rape, that probably will be, on your name for the rest of your life, which is really, really crazy. So I want to try and implore everybody, before you accuse anybody of rape, and before you judge anybody, you should take your time. Take your time, and get the right information, because this thing is too deep. It's not something you can just wake up one day and say you want to accuse anybody of rape. It's not that easy. It's not be even thief. I feel even thief gone, in a way still better pass to rape, because when you rape, you don't know what that thing can do for the woman. It's gonna be in her head for the rest of her life. And so before you accuse anybody, before you do such thing, you need to be very, very sure of what you're doing.
Ojo baro, borun baro. When things go wrong, will you stay with me, my love?
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel Goldmynetv and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.